Hello everybody, welcome to the Mild Rumpus. Today we will be doing the April showers tag. Outside in the rain. How's that for authenticity? So hopefully this will be a quick video for obvious reasons. I was tagged by Kat in Too Many Books, thank you. And this tag was originally created by Sabrina from Beyond the Book Reviews. The first book that came to mind was The Water Dancer, although that book has the dreaded Oprah Book Club sticker. My edition is from Book of the Month, and that's a little less offensive, but it still has the logo in the top right-hand corner. I don't think you can get a copy of that book in hardback without some sort of branding. There are two classic books that I wouldn't mind curling up on the couch and reading, hopefully soon, and that is Rebecca and Brideshead Revisited. I understand that book has like major Saltburn vibes, so that seems like a good one to read when it's rainy out. There are two new horror books that I'm really looking forward to reading soon. The first one is called Diavola by Jennifer Thorne. I don't really know anything about the story. I don't want to hear too much or read the blurb, but the cover, if that doesn't sell you, that is one of the best covers that I've seen on a horror book since that book about like blackened teeth. The only redeeming thing about that book was its cover, but Diavola looks very promising. If you were to judge a book by its cover, which I do, admittedly, that one looks amazing. And then the other book I cannot wait to read, I'm counting down the days until its release, is Stephen King's new collection of short stories called You Like It Darker. That book cannot be released soon enough. If you're looking for a classic horror book to read on a rainy day, I would probably pick up The Woman in Black by Susan Hill, or We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson. Both of those are relatively short, and I think you could read it in a day. There were two young adult books that I would suggest for a rainy day read. The first one is Howl's Moving Castle, and if you are like, I've seen the movie, you haven't read the book. And some people prefer the movie to the book, but not me. I love the book. And it's such a cozy read, and again, it's one that you could read easily in a day. That's a great read for a rainy day. Another one would be The House in the Cerulean Sea. The sequel is coming out later this year, and I'm really anticipating that book. To me, that book is just like a hug. It's about a group of misfits and an orphanage, and that's all I'm going to tell you. Read the book. If you haven't already, I think everyone has, but if you haven't, check out The House in the Cerulean Sea. I couldn't think of two characters that I would like to spend a rainy day with, but I thought of two that I definitely would not, and that's Thing 1 and Thing 2 from The Cat in the Hat. Is it too on the nose to say bluettes? I mean, not only is the cover blue, but the entire book is about things that are blue. There's two books that I read recently that had rainy moments. Ninth Ward and Their Eyes Were Watching God. And I'm not going to spoil the plot for either of those books. Well, you know what they say, April showers brings May flowers. I think the book that I would not mind using as an umbrella is a book that I read during the month of March. It was my first one-star read of the year, and that would be Jamaica Kincaid's Among Flowers. It's a nonfiction book about her and a group of friends going to the Himalayas to gather seeds for their garden, and I just found the book to be so vile. It's just, look at my monthly wrap-up video to hear in detail why I dislike it. I read excerpts from the book. She just was someone I don't think I would get along with. I'll put it to you that way. I don't know Jamaica Kincaid, and after reading that book, I don't want to. I wouldn't mind sharing my umbrella with Jude from A Little Life, because I feel like he could really catch a break, you know? I think I'm gonna have to go with Lucifer's Hammer for this one. It's one of my all-time favorite books, but you have to read through about 200 pages of setup and scientific jargon. It's about a comet hitting the Earth, and it takes a long time for the comet to hit, but once it does, oh my God. Hang on to your hats. Okay, I am adequately soaked, so I think now would be a good time to wrap up this video. But before I do, I want to tag some people. Believe it or not, I haven't done a tag video in 3 weeks. And the last one I did, I forgot to tag people. So I'm going to make up for lost time. So bear with me. The people I would like to tag are Jolene at Bookworm Adventure Girl, Suey from Suey's Book Banter, Melinda at A Web of Stories, Read and Reread, MJ at Reading This Life, Gareth at Book Songs and Other Magic, Another Bibliophile Reads, Alex at Alex on a Bridge, Troy at Troy Tradup, Ollie from Criminali, and then Peter, the book lover, and Meg at Books Off the Beaten Path. Tag you are it. Don't feel obligated, and certainly do not feel as though you have to be an idiot and do it in the rain. But if you did appreciate the effort, by all means, feel free to do all the things, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, make a comment, and tell me what you're gonna read on your rainy days. Adios. Until next time. Bye.